What's up, YouTube community, and welcome back. Or if this is the very first episode that you happen to find, then welcome for the very first time. You are watching Is This Actually Healthy? I am your host, Juliana. The goal of this show is to help you make better dietary choices in practical ways by asking the right questions. I'm here to make you your own nutritional consultant. Today's topic is, do I have to shop in the healthy section of the grocery store? And a step from this is, do I have to shop at a healthy grocery store? Now, most US chain stores have their own designated healthy food sections. These could be stores like Walmart, Kroger, or Target, and they are specifically accommodating to people who want to make healthier choices with their eating. They seem to pop up in about every store you walk into. Now, they might be a little harder to find because sometimes they're tucked away in the corner of the store, maybe by the produce aisle, and it could feel like you're looking for the magical realm of Narnia. So, have you ever shopped in the healthy food section? You might be wondering, what kind of foods are even in this section? Well, in general, these could be foods that are specifically labeled to be organic, all natural, etc. But besides having one of these distinctions, another determining factor that can put a food in this section is its brand name, in which all the products that fall under this certain brand are found almost exclusively in this section because of its association with the health food industry. Now, a few brand names that just come to my mind would be Amy's, Annie's Naturals, Kind, Morning Star, and Plum Organics. This is a pretty extensive list, and it would take me much longer than the short length of this episode to get into. And new brands are coming out every day to meet the demands that are created by food-conscious Americans. Another reason that food can be found in this section is that it's a bulk packaged food. And this could be something like dried fruit, nuts, or snack mixes. Now, these are pretty great because they're whole foods, and they're not found in the produce section, but it's not a processed food that's been loaded with sugars and fats. So it's a good idea to look and see what options your local store has to offer. Other foods that are found in this section are those that are tailored for specific diets, such as paleo, keto, gluten-free, sugar-free, or vegan. And people who follow these diets can get a special advantage out of shopping in the healthy food section if all of these harder to find foods are located in one place. Another section of the store that may be built into the normal healthy food section or somewhere on its own is the sports nutrition section. And I highly recommend finding this at your local store. The sports nutrition section contains items that are for weight loss or for active individuals. They can contain protein supplements, healthy snacks, or low-carb sugar options. I highly recommend having a look at this section because a big part of eating healthier is replacing some of the sugars in your diet with some more wholesome carbs and proteins. And just because you're not a recreational athlete or on a weight loss diet, it doesn't mean that these foods can't have benefits for you. One concern that people have when they shop in either the healthy food section or even at a healthy grocery store is how much money are they going to sacrifice in the process? Now, cost is a logical consideration when buying food, and I admit that some of the healthy foods out there are disproportionately overpriced. This could particularly be the case for foods that are marketed for certain diets, because food producers know that people who follow these diets will pay more to stick to this specific diet. So getting back to the original question, do I have to shop in these sections of the grocery store, or do I have to go to a specialty healthy food store to get my groceries? My take on it is, no, you don't have to shop at these sections. Although a lot of the foods found there can rank really highly on my Is This Actually Healthy spectrum. It's not required that you find healthy foods in this section though, because supermarkets are becoming ever more accommodating to people who want to make healthier choices. And in fact, a lot of the options out there that I would say are really good can be found right next to the items that you traditionally buy. When you go to the store, do you always reach out for the same item on the shelf? Have you looked at some of the other items that might be surrounding it? Because a much better alternative could be right next to the one that you always buy. Even if I buy something that's a little bit out there with low sugar or protein enriched or vegan, I can usually find this option wherever it is that I'm shopping. I do shop in the sports nutrition section, and I like to look at what options they have available. But if cost is ever an issue, then I like to look at prices online, where I can sometimes get a much better deal. Either way, problem solved, I get the healthy item in my cart. To conclude this episode, I recommend you explore your options and shop wherever meets your dietary needs and budgets. Just remember also that if you do shop in the healthy food section, still be a skeptic and look at the nutrition facts of the items that you're picking up. Because just because something has an organic sticker on it, or it's found in this section, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a super healthy product. As usual, if you found the material of today's show interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And in other news, this show is also available now as a podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever it is you stream your shows. You have been watching Is This Actually Healthy? And I hope you tune in to future episodes where I will continue to give you practical advice on how to make better eating decisions. Until next time.